Hi, I'm Patrice Bisiot, author, executive coach, and the founder of Image Reading. So today I have decided to torture myself in the middle of a brutal heat, 121 degrees, Palm Desert, beautiful scenery. And that's where today's episode is going to be. And thank God for the casual outfit because that's all I can wear. And let's get into today's episode of Top 3 Secrets Body Language Will Tell. So tip number 1 is something so simple and yet so ignored most of the time. Bored versus interested. Once again, of course I know. Well, too many times I've seen that people would say, oh no, of course I know what it is. No, you don't. Let's go for the first sign that you see on somebody who's completely disinterested in a conversation, the eye contact. I love to go, when I go in a restaurant, I always observe around me. And for instance, in a social setting, because remember, what we're sharing together is actually something applicable in business, but in every area of your life. And it includes personal, obviously. So watch two people together, whether it's a date or just two friends together. There's one always leading the conversation. The job of the one talking maybe a lot is actually bringing the other one in, because the first tip that you will see, the eyes are drifting away. And that will be the one thing that will never lie. Those eyes, the moment they leave sight, it means they are disengaged. They are completely out of the conversation, out of sight, out of mind, they are out of everything. Your job as a leader, as a person who cares, as in a setting of a 10 people round table, for instance, you could see who's part of the conversation and who isn't. That's your time now to saying, oh, okay, I could see Paul over there is not doing so good. Hey, Paul, what do you think? Oh, I can see Linda. She's looking away. She's looking at her phone. She's digging into her purse. Time to bring her in. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Be engaged. Be careful, observe, listen. That's the same thing over and over. But unfortunately, we get to, we need to be reminded all the time. I need to be reminded also my own things. So that's really what tip number 1 is all about. Make sure, as the best of leader, you are paying attention to who's interested and who is bored. And that was tip number 1. All right, let's move to tip number 2, which is closed mind. Ouch, that's a very bad one. And one reminder that's a very simple reminder, and I was making that mistake, because early on success came so fast at such a young age. I was a know-it-all. I just knew it all. But the moment I opened my mind, I actually realized that, hey, you know what? Everyone has a story to tell. And this is the thing. It doesn't matter what social level they're on. They can be the janitor. They can be anything. They could be super poor. They could be in any part of the world where there's, not a whole lot. I just came back from a third world country a couple of weeks ago. The amount of information I have learned from it just because I kept an open mind. I wanted to grab it like a sponge because I thought from these people I can learn something new to share to the world, to you guys and girls of the world that are watching me right now. This is exactly what it is. You are in business. You are here to learn. You are here to network. Remember, this is the way you are. You are built, made to build. And that's what you're doing. You're just constantly meeting people. Then learn from them. Please don't have that. I have a client. This was it was not even unattractive. I have no words for that. The answer for him was, from him was precisely, oh, I already knew that. So anything I would say, you already knew that. Really? Well, then maybe, don't hire me. Oh, no. I tell my people what to do. Don't worry, I got that. When I try to perhaps help, the marketing or the sales team because they were missing on a few things. Of course, with a leader like that, I wonder why. And the third one was basically what I tell them to do is what's good because it's always, oh, wow, look at me. It has always worked. And that's the thing. I'm like, okay, we got it. You have built a huge business, but I can actually help you to get it better. And by the way, this is not for any reason that your chief of operation just left you because he told you, and absolutely word for word, I cannot take this abuse anymore. You think you know it all. I'm done with this. There we go. So that even did not trigger something in the man's mind to think, yeah, maybe I should start opening my mind and listen to my employees more. They have something to say. This guy I'm talking, a Harvard graduate, somebody super, super smart who has proven himself many times over, gets disregarded. That's precisely what I'm talking about. But I don't care where you are. Grabbing coffee somewhere, you have a few minutes, observe, maybe talk to the person next to you. That's what is an open mind. An open mind is ready to receive information at all times, because that info can maybe actually take you from where you are to miles and miles ahead of the game, because you listened and you could actually apply it in your business or in your life, and that help you to be a better you, a better leader, a better everything. So remember, keep an open mind. And that was tip number 2. And finally, tip number 3, and now for a French guy like me, that's going to be a hard one: inconsistency. All right, so again, you are here to lead, you are here to help, you are here to listen, you are here to all that. Okay, but just please do me a favor. The moment you made peace with one thing in your life or one change, keep that change and make it your new habit. Be that person that you can always be depending on. The person that really is giving the same message constantly. You cannot be in a great mood today and everybody is ready to really rock this world with you because they want to follow you. And tomorrow, you're in the worst mood. Everybody is tippy-toeing around you. They're walking on eggshells because they just wonder, oh no, I don't know, the boss, she doesn't look too happy. He doesn't look like he's having a good day. Stay away from his office. Well, do you think this is the model? And once again, the world is what it is. Life is what it is. Of course, not everything is just an amazing journey of all times. There are things that are thrown at you, but remember, you are here to inspire. So the consistency of your behavior, of your work ethics, or maybe today you're organized and today you're a mess. Well, what message are you sending? Even if you are sweet and kind at all time, okay, great. But now if your work ethic is actually not what people are seeking or they need, because we all need a model. We all need someone we look up to. I have people that I look up to and think they're doing such an amazing job. You're here for that too. You are here to actually do that to your people. So when you choose to doing something, when you improve yourself, don't improve it just today. Improve it for today, tomorrow, and on, and just keep building upon that, but just keep that consistency going at all times. Be someone that, again, people can depend on, whether you're a friend, a husband, a wife, a leader. Anything in your life is all about that, because I have actually a great memory, and if I actually remember that the person told me something a week ago and now they're giving me a different opinion, and then next week they're giving me another one, well then I question, how does that all work? And actually, how is our friendship going? Because if that could be that, or you thought of that person a certain way, but now you're thinking that way, and now okay, I understand emotions are ruling our life and it's cool, but at the end, you also need to know that when you say something, stay behind it, and just stay behind it all the way. And that was tip number 3. Thank you very much. Once again, I love spending my time with you. I look forward to it. Remember, like, comment, click away, share everything. info@patricebisiot.com. Of course, all your questions will be answered, and I will see you on the next episode.